GQ.com, last updated on November 11th, 2021, details the story of Rich Roll, a 40-year-old man who nearly died of a heart attack. Roll decided to turn his life around and switch to a plant-based diet, adding vegetables into his diet through meals such as salads. After cutting out meat, Roll says that he feels both more energized and he also recovers faster after working out. Roll saw such a huge difference in his energy and performance that he was able to compete in a 230-mile ultra marathon just 2 years after his health scare. Harvard Health Publishing, last updated in November of 2020, reports that people who get 3% more total calories just from plant protein have lowered their risk of premature death by about 5%. They noticed that people who replace their consumption of eggs and red meat with plant proteins appear to reduce their death risk by about 24% for men and 21% for women. Though there may not be evidence that proves that plants can increase your lifespan, there are definitely studies that prove eating more meat can affect a shorter lifespan. Today, I'll be going over 3 reasons as to why eating more vegetables and less meat could help change your life. First, I'm going to tell you about the health and environmental benefits of vegetables. Then, I'll go over how a plant-based diet compares to a meat-based one. And lastly, I'll break down how vegetables can power you throughout the day. First, let's dive off into the health and environmental benefits that vegetables provide for both the body and the planet. According to UCLA Health, last updated in April 2019, eating a plant-based diet not only allows individuals to become healthier compared to a meat-based one, it also is much more eco-friendly by reducing climate change and pollution. A plant-based diet is often lower in saturated fats and higher in fiber, antioxidants, and essential nutrients. Plant-based proteins can reduce the development of diseases and can lower issues such as high cholesterol, high blood sugar, and lower overall body mass index. Eating more plants can promote better gut health by increasing beneficial gut bacteria. This can improve digestion and overall immune function. Now that we know how eating more plants can do to our body, let's discuss how eating less meat can be more sustainable for the planet. Decreasing the demand for livestock farming by purchasing less meat from the grocery store can lower greenhouse gas emissions, especially from cows. Livestock farming is responsible for a large portion of methane emissions. Rising levels of methane emissions can make the earth way too hot, which can result in extreme weather patterns such as floods and droughts. Not only does the meat industry affect global warming, its contribution causes significant environmental damage by demanding excessive resources and causing pollution. According to sentientmedia.org, last updated in 2022, farm animals such as cows, pigs, and chickens feed on corn and soy. Corn and soy are some of the many plants that require large quantities of water and land, which can cause water to deplete and soil degradation. Planting these crops with fertilizers can pollute the ocean, rivers, and Earth's atmosphere. By choosing to eat more plants and less meat, you can help protect both yourself and the planet for future generations. Now that we've seen the health and environmental benefits of a plant-based protein, it's clear why incorporating more plants into our diet is so important. Let's take a closer look as to how a plant-based diet outshines a meat-based one nutritionally. According to News Medical, last updated in 2021, excessive meat consumption can lead to a wide variety of negative health effects, including an increased risk of chronic diseases. Having too much unprocessed and processed red meat can lead to high risk of heart disease, pneumonia, and diabetes. Red meat is particularly high in saturated fat, cholesterol, and inflammatory compounds. You can tell that from both diets compared, they're both complete opposites, as plants lowers risk while meat increases them. Adding on, cooked red meat can also be harmful. When red meat is cooked to high temperatures, it creates harmful compounds such as lipid peroxides and mutagenic substances. Cooked red meat also increases oxidative stress. This imbalance in oxidation causes damages to cells, proteins, and DNA, which can lead to inflammation, aging, and cancer. Unlike vegetables, increasing consumption of meat has only negative health effects on your health. Now that we know about the potential harms of having lots of meat in a diet, let's talk about how vegetables fuel your body for the day. According to the IONPN.com, last updated in 2023, vegetables are vital to ensuring that the body receives the proper nutrients. Vegetables are rich with essential vitamins. They contain vitamins A, B, and C, which all provide nutrients that allow the body to metabolize energy and maintain the nervous system. Without these nutrients, this can lead to diminished mental performance, longer recovery times, and fatigue. Calcium-rich vegetables such as kale and collard greens fuel processes like muscle repair, bone regeneration, and immune system support. These processes combat any wear and tear that the body might take on throughout the day. Whether it be sharpening cognitive functioning or fueling exercising, vegetables supply the nutrients we need in order to conquer daily tasks. Today, I told you of the benefits incorporating more vegetables into your diet. First, I went over the health and environmental benefits. Then, I told you about the negative impacts of consuming way too much red meat and comparing it to a plant-based diet. And lastly, I broke down how vegetables can power you through your daily lives.